I would say North Americans and Western Europe and places like Australia and so on, the so-called, developed countries, still have a long way to go, at least a lot of the people, towards Bhakti Yoga. Not everybody's really plugged in as yet. And I would say that sense gratification, the explorations of different forms of enjoying yourself physically and so on, have reached an optimum level in the category of what we call tamagun. Tamagun means mode of ignorance. And it gets very hurtful, this kind of sense gratification. I mentioned earlier on about the brain cells dying, Some people have gotten so far, so deep and entrenched in the various forms of pleasures that it's very hard to pull out of it. It's very hard to get focused, which is what is required in Bhakti Yoga. It's very hard to get clean. Once you're really entrenched in a certain kind of drug taking, you can be pretty, almost a lost cause. What we sometimes call basket case, So one has to be very careful about, where you venture into. And so I would say that, to draw an analogy, our guru, Srila Prabhupada, used to say, old crows, new crows. So he said, in India, people are like new crows, They've been following Dharma for a long time due to various historical events. People in India have been, they are under the subjugation of some other rule, some other empire, and that has kept India by and large kind of humble. But now that we're in the free world, and India being the largest democracy, hey, I can do anything now, I can, and that actually becomes quite harmful when you don't check yourself, And checking yourself means, say like through parents, through, gurus, sadhus, shastra, etc., like that. So when you think you have like full freedom, you have to watch out. You have to be very careful. I've seen disastrous results happen. So sometimes it happens that if someone is exhausted from all the different exploits of sense gratification, then it means that, I'm just help, I want to surrender. I want to go to the real truth, When you've just tried everything. I say, I really surrender to your will, O Supreme. That's a good position to be in. But I wouldn't recommend that everybody should go so far like rock bottom in their sense gratification. The only good thing about hitting the bottom is that you can't go any further. You can only go up. I'll give you an example. One of my friends, he was part of a community, sort of a communal group, and the place got very political. And he said something very, very brilliant to the group. He said, "Hey, we're in a good spot right now. We're in a good location, We can't go any lower. We can only go up now." He was looking at it from a very optimistical point of view. But I think it's very pertinent to be careful not to venture too much into your explorations and stick to some good old values, some good dharmic principles before you spoil yourself.